Hi, and welcome back to the channel. For any of you who are running performing arts classes, dance academy, this is the channel for you. And we address all the areas that you might need to manage your school. Today, we're focusing on shows and events and how Enrolio can help that. Whilst most classes are fairly predictable with established timetables, trial systems, and you've got camps introducing a little bit more of a manageable level of chaos, shows and events are where the real stress takes up residence. It's a perfect storm of logistical nightmares, managing multiple registers, chasing up consent forms, tracking costume notes, enforcing payment deadlines for various tiny fees, juggling entirely different timetables, and coordinating new, often temporary groupings and volunteers. All of this gets stacked up. And you just pray nothing goes awry before the opening night. Sound familiar? Well, it's time to stop stressing and start staging. Today, we are diving into Enrolio shows and events feature, and it's designed to bring back the joy and the flow to your event management. Now, before we get on to the fun stuff, the creative elements, we've got to address the most important stuff, and that is safety and security. This might not be the first headache, but it is undeniably the most critical. When you use Enrolio for your show or events, all those critical safety details are instantly at your fingertips. And not just yours. They're accessible to anyone you've authorized to help manage the backstage drama. We're talking medical information, crucial contact details, and everything in between. And the best part? You still get those beautiful, easy to read, easy to navigate visual registers that even a first-time volunteer can use effortlessly. And crucially, because we know the internet can be spotty backstage, in a venue or on a muddy field trip, those registers work entirely offline. Whether you're counting heads in a blackout theatre or an outdoor gala, you're always covered. Speaking of being covered, let's talk about accident reports. If a little bump happens, a sprained ankle, a minor cut, you can log it directly into the system in real time. The parent will automatically get informed right there and then. And while you may still get a concerned message from their child, "Oh, Mum, I've hurt my ankle," the parent will already know that you've got it covered. You've logged the incident, assessed the situation, and ensured they are informed. For an extra layer of reassurance, particularly for those anxious parents or kids, you can attach a picture, maybe a thumbs up and a smile, alongside the child with their freshly iced ankle, so they know that their child is absolutely in the best hands. No more hunting for forms. The system is secure and fully compliant. And that dreaded GDPR word is taken care of. No more sensitive information lying around on a clipboard or in a random folder for anybody to see. Access is required on a secure device, and then a further delve into the second level of detail is needed to access each child's specific medical records, ensuring maximum security and compliance. Now next, money. Shows mean tickets, of course, and while those can be sold through your theatre or an external ticket platform, the real complexity lies in managing the ancillary costs, costume fees, show fees, videography fees, and other incidentals. This ends up being a lot of tiny, manageable payments that often become unmanageable administration. Enrolio makes this flexible. You decide if a payment is required at the beginning of registration, set up flexible payment plans for costumes, or whether the event is free. Altogether, you've got complete control over the financial aspect of the event. Now, the utility of Enrolio's event features extends far beyond the main showcase. We all know that some events are huge and important fixtures on the academic calendar, but others are just one-offs. You know, a small group of 20 kids, complete mismatch of students from all of your different classes, invited to sing or perform at a local fete, and you need them in one register. It's temporary. You've got a rehearsal. That's a one-off. You need to know who's coming, send a quick group notification to engage the parents, and ensure they all turn up. They might even have a single rehearsal. Specific, secure grouping keeps them in one place, and you can log that rehearsal and that event in that one group. It sits separately with no charge attached for this particular incident, And the critical benefit is that you can send messages to only those people. No more confusion, the administrative nightmare of sending a mass message and then fielding questions from other parents like, oh, I received a notice about the village hall event next weekend. Is my child Jenny doing it? The communication is specific to the group, saving you countless hours of individual responses. And what could be worse is, oh, I've heard about the event next week. Why isn't Jenny doing it? Parents love the system because it's a simple, trusted platform. Everything's tracked and logged. And, especially for events that aren't conveniently located next to a car park, parents now drop children that are slightly older off and let them run in or let them run around the corner. How do they know that they've arrived? They'll often send you a message, a chaotic barrage of messages and text. Oh, was she there? Gran dropped her off. Did she make it? They just log in and go, and the parent can see Katie's been logged in. And they can rest assured that she's been taken care of. More peace of mind. And we know that the more kids involved, the more chaotic the administration gets. And this feature eradicates that chaos. And the flexibility doesn't stop with the main group. You also have the opportunity for different groups and subgroups within that single group. So for the church fete analogy, you might have an older group and a younger group performing at the same event. They need separate registers, separate communication. They've got separate times, separate rehearsals even, and Enrolio provides this. And this applies whether it's a small free church event or a full theatrical extravaganza with multiple characters in multiple teams, choruses, ensembles, allowing you to manage every single part that you've given out. And this flexibility, whether it's a free or a paid event, is what sets Enrolio apart from other solutions. Now, getting to the nitty-gritty of show and event management is organisation, and this is where Enrolio truly becomes your best backstage assistant. In these environments, you rely heavily on volunteers and chaperones. They need to know who's who. Has so-and-so got their inhaler? Do they have asthma? You need to give these parental volunteers and chaperones specific authorised access to update things, take registers and ensure everyone is safe and secure. Then get a hold of anyone in an emergency, or you focus on the direction and organisation on stage. They've got it all sorted off stage. Admin notes can be left and accessed relevant to that individual child, so staff are instantly aware of any specific issues, allergies, necessary changes, even for their creative elements. So it all works like clockwork, and just like your regular classes, you have a show timetable built directly into Enrolio. Every rehearsal, every fitting, every photo call is scheduled and visible. Parents know where to be and when to be there, creating transparency over the entire schedule, eliminating the need for mass text, mass subtext for subgroups, for sub-roles, just to coordinate every different family. It's seamless. So, in conclusion, we want you to focus on the choreography, whether you're putting on a huge annual showcase, a small holiday concert, or even that local village hall event. The shows and events feature within Enrolio is there for you to use at your disposal. It's time to start enjoying the creative side. Focus on that choreography, the direction and the teaching, and let Enrolio handle the chaos. Having personally been there, done that, and bought the multiple t-shirts, I know the administrative burden is immense. You're not eradicating it, but you're significantly diluting those challenges that shouldn't really exist in this day and age. So ditch the paper registers, ditch the evening spent responding to individuals for hours over different groups and different platforms. And with the right organisation, your drama can run like a dream, ensuring you use the features that best suit your specific needs. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more tips for running your activity business. And as ever, if you have a specific question, then just drop a note in the comments and I'll respond. If not, make a whole new video just for you.